pushing higher and higher. Out here for freedom, liberty to defend. Hilltoppers fall, but we rise up again. It's a call to arms, it's a call to be brave. We're brothers in war, and it's you we will save. It's my time, it's my fight. We'll ride the stars into the night. Helltoppers never break or bend. For super Earth, we'll fight to the end. It's my time, it's my time.
Evening's freedoms, glorious slayers of all things creepy and crawly. That was It's My Dive by FM Helldiver Radio. As nice as the ultra-aggressive and dark sound of heavy metal is, I have to say that my personal favorite genre of music is this exact type of soft rock. Vocals should be smooth and inspiring, and more often than not, death growls just end up ruining what could have been a perfectly good track, barring a few notable exceptions. But enough about my musical tastes. The news. The back and forth across the TQZ continues today with the loss of Darharan's defense and Archernar Secundus' invasion, putting the southern reaches of the Shinji and Borgus sectors in a whole heap of trouble. I tell you what, Gacrux is looking pretty dang nervous out there. Archernar Secundus' defense looks to fail sometime within the next half Super Earth day, and Trandor and Garharan are steadily losing ground to the Terminids, who just will not stop breeding. Why is it that, like, beautiful things, like pandas and unicorns, are so rare, but species the universe would truly be better off without just spawn out of control like salmon, no matter how many times we try to exterminate them? The sole piece of good news tonight is that Darius II looks to be secured and bug-free at some point during my sleep cycle, putting us at 4 out of 5 needed planets for our very ill-fated major order. I think I should explain why I am so concerned over this kind of thing. I mean, when we cut the bots off from Cyberstan, that usually works great, right? Terminids do not follow traditional methods of military deployment. According to my friend Gremlin, Terminids do not maintain any kind of discernible sense of communication between planets. However, certain psychics within the Federation do sense a kind of warped shadow in their subconscious in the hours before a sporefall event. So, the prevailing theory is that Terminids do communicate, just not in a way that we ourselves can discern. When pheromone communication is not possible, it is my theory that Terminids have a sense of communicating with each other almost directly mind to mind. That would explain how they broke out of the E710 farms almost all at once, as if it was a concerted effort. And it definitely explains all of their behavior that they've demonstrated so far. The bugs are thinking. And the more we deny that, the worse our day is going to be. The gravest sin someone conducting the trade of war can commit is a failure to take their enemies seriously and to treat them like a joke. But getting back to my point as to why I am so concerned about Operation Paleozoic Park. Certain superterrestrial species of insects, such as termites, can create new queens for their colony if their own queen dies and the workers sense that they are isolated. You see where I'm going with this? Termite queens release their own pheromone, which stops other termite eggs from metamorphosizing into new queens. What if the Terminids have a similar deal, but using a psychic signal? This would mean that new Terminid queens could be spawning on Akamar 4 on our doorstep in response to the hive's duress. They might even start a new gloom cloud. Considering the Terminids have already demonstrated hormesis, I think the term is, when subjected to termicide, that being the development of a resistance to a toxic substance when routinely exposed to non-lethal doses over time, and this is something that other insects can do, I think it stands to reason that a planet separated from the hive mind could engage in some truly unpredictable behavior. Look, I will level with you, Helldivers. Even when they're sticking to their vanilla game, we are barely holding on when it comes to the Terminids. We allow these things to get creative, nobody is going to have a good time with that. This all is about as smart as playing a game of tic-tac-toe with the automaton mainframe. not fluff around with these things. Just kill them. Keep killing them, and do not stop until their hives are manageable again. Our children's future, our entire way of life may depend on this. That's been Liberty's latest with me, Pandera the Radio Angel. Following the liberation of Darius II, the Bringer of Mercy will be reporting to Gacrux for the final leg of this major order. Just as a reminder, Gacrux is a swampy forested world prone to stopping eagle strikes with arboreal interception. So a sentry or support weapon build will be called for. Remember what I said. Kill them. Keep killing them. Do not stop. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy.